Алло.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let's wait for Natalia.
Okay.
Okay, while she is not answering, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Not bad. I think that spring is in the air for sure.
The
The sun
spring.
is shining and it's really good weather. So
Oh,
hope
that's great.
I
Here
think
it
that you
is.
have the same situation in the Crimea or not.
Well, right now it's rather cold, something about 0 or 5 degrees above zero, so it's not very spring here, just like
Okay.
cold spring or warm winter,
So when you were moving to Crimea, you expected that it will be plus 15 or something. You didn't expect that it will be
Yeah,
this
I
cold.
hoped. I hoped it will be this way.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so Natalia says that she can't connect with us.
Mm, hmm.
No?
Maybe I can call you all together.
Okay.
Let's try.
Hello. Nice to
Hello.
hear.
Now it's
Oh,
working.
okay. Now it's perfect. Oh, we have a team with glasses.
Yeah, right.
That's so nice. Okay, so Natalie, welcome. Welcome to our classes. We've already started and you're doing. Mhm. Okay, so ladies, going to talk about job today. And my very first question, do you remember the very first job that you got and what was it like? What did you do? And do you remember those days with good reminiscences or you think, oh my God, better not to remember it at all?
Who is the
So
first?
what was the very first? What did you do? Tell the truth.
Well, I can tell about my very first job. It was assistant at my father's
Uh-huh.
company.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
That's
but I
interesting.
was I was about 13 years old, and
Uh-huh.
it was good. Well, for that time, I worked there for 1 month or 2 months, and I earned some money and bought myself sandals or something like that.
Sandals. So the
Yeah,
first thing that you bought were sandals.
yeah.
So, okay. What did you have to do? What kind of assistant were you?
Oh, I worked with papers. I put them together in an order. I made copies and I made tea or coffee. I don't remember very
For the
well.
father?
Not for my father, but for my father too. He was big boss in that at that company, and he put me in another department. So I worked with other women there, and they asked me just put this paper to that place or put this paper to those places,
Oh,
this kind of things. So for
okay.
13 years old teenager, it was okay, I think.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Natalie, what did you do? Tell the truth.
Okay, I remember myself, I was 16 and I was trying to find some part-time job, and I went to the closest cafe and I tried to do the job of waiter. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, I worked for one day, and the director of this place, she said that it's not okay for me because I looked like a child. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
So, and what was after that? Did you try to find anything like that?
yeah, I tried to work in a shop, like a shop assistant, but the same problem. They didn't take me.
You're not very successful. Okay.
Uh,
What
like,
about factors? So, what would you say the most important qualifications, personality, or work experience? So, qualifications, personality, or work experience. What would you choose?
Personality.
So you look at personality.
Well, I think it's the most important because uh, qualification is the thing that you can get, you can learn.
But do you want to employ somebody who is not very so you are ready to do that?
Well, yeah, I would rather employ a person who gets in touch very easy with other people, and then I will teach him how to do his work properly. It's easier than to teach how to get in touch with people to a person who has.
I think it's impossible.
It's impossible,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, Natalie, what about you? Qualifications or experience? Obviously,
Qualification is the most important factor. I guess that the person should do his job well.
Okay. But what about young people? So I think you have this situation when you were looking for a job, but nobody offered you because you didn't have a qualification and you didn't have work experience. So it was just a personality, I suppose.
No, I don't think so. It doesn't matter if you're a good person or you are not. So if you can work and you have a desire, it means that, yeah, okay, we will take you.
Okay. Okay. What about one more factor? Just and we will move on to some more. What about the age? Do you think that age can affect the ability of people to do certain jobs or not?
Depends. It depends on the job, I think.
Okay, so you think that people, when they are 17, 18, when they are teenagers, they can do the same amount of jobs that can be done by a person of 40?
I think the quality of this job will be different. And
What do so the quality of an adult guy it will be better.
I believe so. I'm not sure. Sometimes I think there are exceptions, of course, but in general, yes. The person who has more experience uh, can do better, can do his job better.
Okay.
I have noticed that people who are old, they are
Old. How old?
How old? You
55. Old.
35?
no, more than 50, like this. So these people are, it is very difficult for them to retrain, to get
Yes.
new skills.
Yes. I also noticed this thing that young people are how
Easily teachable.
teachable. Yes, they teachable and they are more interested in getting new knowledge and new
Okay.
skills. They're more interested, and elder people think a lot about themselves already. So they think that we're already very qualified. So we will teach you, not you will teach us. Something like that.
Okay, but I think that it depends on the person. So if the person is ready to teach, not to teach, to study something, so this person will do it if he really wants it and if he really needs it.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, we are going to talk about skills today that which are necessary for doing certain jobs, and also I wanted to look at some questions today. But at first, let's look at some skills. So guys, at first I'll tell you some jobs. Your task will be to tell me which skills are necessary for doing them. So for example, if I say that this is a software engineer, what do you think he has to know and what do you think he has to do?
English.
Software engineer?
He has to know English.
Only.
Not only, but English too. Now it is impossible, I think, to work in such sphere without English skills.
Okay, I'm really sorry, we'll interrupt you. But if we talk about sphere is very Russian word. So don't say sphere.
Okay.
They don't use it like that. They say area.
Area, right.
Yes, no sphere. Sphere is Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on to the next job. The next job is civil servant.
What?
Okay.
Civil servant. Do you know who it is?
Civil servant.
Yeah, who is it?
Remember civil service?
Okay, what kind of civil service is that?
Who knows?
He helps elder people.
In fact, civil servant.
This is the person who works in the government and rules the
you're
country.
right. Yeah, this is the person who works for our country. So what about?
Hello.
Yes, we're here.
Okay. He must be responsible.
Mhm.
He must be honest. Are you talking about skills or
Okay.
personality? Hello.
No, about skills. About skills.
Skills. What he must do.
Okay.
Oh,
He should be well organized or organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, well organized person.
Okay.
And I think it's a skill. and
For
and he should know, I think, the law of our country and the rights of human
rights of citizens.
rights of the citizens. Okay.
he should have appropriate education and he should have clear point what he's doing.
And why? Yes.
Okay. I suppose that it's not really possible. Okay, the last one. If we talk about the journalist, so what kind of person he has to be and what he has to know?
He has to be hardworking and very creative and very imaginative.
And honest too.
And that's it.
And he has to know how to write articles, and he has to know his own language or the language he's working with very good. He should be like not well brought, but I mean, with good education, and that doesn't make mistakes while he's speaking or while he's writing. And he should easily get in touch with people. He shouldn't be afraid of asking people that he doesn't know about something.
Okay. Communicate, with unknown people easily.
Yeah. He should communicate people.
Communicate with
Communicate with people.
Okay, so ladies, now we are going to look at one copy. Just let me know what is more convenient for you. It's more convenient for me to share my screen, or you will open the files on your computer. So just tell me what to do.
I can open. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so let's do it like that. So it's file number 9 then. Open?
Not yet.
No. Not yet? Okay. We'll wait.
Yeah.
So here you can see exercise number 6, and there are some phrases, typical description of job skills. And you can see 4 circles. First circle is be at, second one is have good blah 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 skills, and the fourth is be able to. So our task is to divide these phrases according to these circles. Okay? We can do it one by one. Just saying which verb goes with each phrase. So, for example, team worker or player.
To be a team verb, to be.
Yeah, okay.
Have common sense.
Okay.
To be a logical thinker.
To have good attention to detail.
Okay.
To have a sense of humor.
To have good problem-solving skills.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
To be able to work on your own initiative.
Initiative. The pronunciation initiative. Okay.
Initiative. Think on your feet. To be able to think on your feet.
Okay, what does it mean? Can you give me another synonym to this phrase?
To think on your feet.
Maybe.
To think very fast.
Yeah. To make decisions on the spot. It's also this phrase. Yeah. On the spot, so to do it just extremely good. Okay.
On the spot. Okay. To have good writing skills.
Okay.
To be an outgoing personality.
Okay.
To be able to meet deadlines.
Okay.
Customer care. I don't know. Have good customer care skills?
To have good customer care skills.
Yes,
what kind of skills are these? Can you tell me?
To react quickly to people's wishes.
Okay.
To maybe if people are worried, to help them get down. I don't know.
Get what they want.
To get what they want, yes. To make them less nervous. To treat them good. To
treat them well.
Well, yeah. To treat them well. To be very gentle, not gentle, but
polite.
Polite, yes, yeah. Right. To be polite.
Okay. Let's move on. The next one.
The next. To be able to work well under pressure.
Okay, under pressure. And the last.
To have good decision-making skills.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, if we look at these characteristics, which of them do you think you have personally? And which of them you don't have but you would like to get? It's a tricky question, so tell me the truth. What are you good at? What are you bad at?
I'm not sure that I'm a great team worker, but I would like to develop this part.
Okay.
Yes. I would like.
You're working in a team now. We are in 3. You see?
Yeah. So I'm working on it. You see?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Natalie, what you have and what you don't have. What would you like to have?
So I am able to think on my feet. Yeah.
Really? Can you give an example? How do you do that?
In crisis situations, yeah. I'm very quick at making decisions. Critical situations, I'm quick at solving problem, for example. Okay, and I would like to have good attention to detail.
But you don't have it.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, how can you notice that?
I can see situation in the whole, but some small points, some small mistakes I cannot notice. Yeah.
Okay, So one more thing, I'm going to tell you now skills which employers can have. You have to tell me is it a negative or positive characteristic, okay? So first word is very easy. If I say friendly, positive characteristic for a worker or a negative one?
Positive, I think.
Okay. Do all people have to be friendly at their jobs or not necessarily? To the job.
I think bodyguards shouldn't be very friendly.
But why? You have to grab a person and throw him away?
No, but they should be very serious, I think. I don't know.
So not friendly.
Not too friendly.
Okay. The next one, unpunctual.
Oh, very bad.
This is the very unpunctual. This is the negative quality.
Okay. Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Okay. The next one is bossy.
Bossy.
It depends on the situation. If you are a boss, you should be bossy to tell what to do.
So, but do you like when people tell you what to do?
It depends on the way how people tell me what to do.
Okay, so how they have to tell you the way that you like?
It must be in a polite way. Bossy but polite.
Bossy but polite, okay. Okay, the next characteristic is motivated.
Motivated. Positive.
Okay. Flexible.
Very good quality.
Yes.
Okay, why good? I think that sometimes it's bad.
Because situation changes. We live in a very busy world. We can't be very changeable. Yeah.
Changeable, very changeable.
Very changeable. So we need to be able to react and to get help me, Julia, to get.
What? I can't read your thoughts.
I wish you could. Should be well. A person should get used to
Disappeared. Okay. So,
hello.
okay, I think I will continue. What about self-confidence?
Self-confidence. This is very good quality. You must be sure in what you're doing. Hello.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So, okay, I wanted to just when I was waiting for the answer, I thought like using.
Oh no.
But you don't think that it's a negative in some way?
If we speak about self-confidence, but not selfishness, these are very different things. You just have to be sure in what you are doing and don't let other people to let you down. Say that you are don't know. Or things that you are doing are not worth.
They are not worth. Yeah, they are not worth. Okay. What about unreliable? Good one or bad?
Negative.
Okay.
It's impossible to work with a person who is unreliable.
By the way, if unreliable, what reliable, it is an adjective. If we talk about the verb, what's the verb?
To rely.
To
To rely on.
To rely on. Yeah, preposition, don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the very last, it will be hard working. So what do you think about it?
Well, it's good for an employer, but it's not very good always for the person who
For
works.
the employee.
Yeah, for the employee.
Why
So,
so?
hmm?
Why so?
Because the person can work much more than he needs, for example, to work and spend too much time on work. And instead of spending this time with his family, for example, you know.
Okay. Okay. So, ladies, while we are talking about the job, getting the job and so on, I want you to remember some job interviews that you had in your life. Do you remember some specific questions that you were asked and you were puzzled with the answer, so you couldn't find the answer just on the spot, thinking very quickly? Because I remember, it's like, if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be?
No, I don't remember such questions.
Okay. Natalie, any unusual questions?
I have never had such bizarre questions.
Okay. So now we are going to have a job interview.
Oh,
Yeah. Natalie, you will interview Loka. Loka, you will interview Natalie. This will be tricky, very tricky questions. So, Natalie, can you please open file number 6? Loka, you open file number 7.
oh, interesting.
But everything is designed for you here.
Mm-hmm.
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's extreme interview. The questions are tricky. So find, please, it's extreme interview, and you both have it. And one has student A, and another person has student B. Okay, can you see the questions?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So choose 4 the most interesting ones. Ready?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finish?
Okay.
Okay. So now you can ask your questions. Natalie, you have to answer, and then Loka, you have to answer.
Okay. So the first question is, which one aspect of your personality would you change if you could, and why?
Would you change anything?
Well, actually, I like myself as I am, but if I need to change something, I would like to be more self-confident, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's my turn to ask.
Yes.
Okay, Natalie, if you could be a superhero, what would you want? What would you want your superpowers to be? Right?
Superpowers, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to have a superpower, like to be in the right place at the right time.
Uh-huh.
Right for what?
Right for whom, I would say.
And for who? Yes.
So to me, to have a chance to do something very important,
Okay.
change the world.
Oh, okay.
The next?
Yeah?
Okay. So what kind of things make you angry?
Oh, I'm getting angry when my son doesn't
Listen to me.
listen to me, right? And
What do you do?
of, for example, if we have to go somewhere and he doesn't want to go, he wants to stay where he is and continue playing, and so that makes me angry. Uh, Especially when this situation repeats every day, it makes me angry very much.
Okay.
Okay. Natalie, tell me about something in your life that you are really proud of.
Let's do it.
Oh, such an interesting question.
Just the first thing that.
Okay. I have a plant at home. It's orange plant, and I grew it myself. I had one small stone. It's called how it's called. Yeah, and I put it in the ground, and now I have a big tree.
Can you eat oranges?
No, they're really very small.
But okay, I saw this kind of thing in the shop. So is
Yeah, they have natural smell like real orange. Yeah, and it's fantastic.
But the taste, is it a good taste?
No, it's not very good taste, but smell is, yeah.
The smell is good.
Smell is good. Because I thought about oranges, lemons, and about something else like mandarins. I really want to have it, so but you can't eat it, yeah?
No, you cannot. It's not very tasty.
Okay, that's that. Let's move on.
Okay, the next one. Which TV or film character would you most like to be?
Oh, um, maybe. Well, I don't watch TV,
Oh,
and I don't watch movies a lot. So, and I always forget the names of the movies, and the names of artists too. Uh,
actors.
Actors, yeah,
They-
sorry, actors too. Well, but I remember, the Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt played played roles of spies.
Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, right. So I maybe I would like to be Mrs. Smith.
Tell the truth, just because you like Brad Pitt, yeah?
Maybe yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, so the next question, and let's finish with this.
Next question. If you could have 6 months with no obligations or financial limitations, what would you do with the time?
So you have a lot of money, you have a lot of free time, so what would you do?
Well, it can sound, how to say, so it's not something unusual. Like most people, I would travel.
Okay, where would you go?
I would like to go to India, to the Asian countries, Thailand,
Asian countries. Okay, what would you do there? It's very dangerous to be there. It's cold. It's hot there.
It's very hot. Yeah, I like such climate. I would swim. I would eat local food. I would do yoga.
Don't die after that local food.
I would eat a lot of spices. They eat lots of spices because it prevents them from having poisoning or like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So let's finish with these questions. In fact, what I want to do today, I wanted to focus on the questions and on question formation. So now we're going to be more serious. We're going to look at something. But you are not going to look at something. I will tell you the sentences. These will be questions. Your task is to tell me if you think this question is correct or not. Okay?
Correct in what way?
In grammatical.
In grammatical. Okay.
Okay. So the first one. Can you tell me what the time is?
Can you tell me what?
Yeah, I think it's correct.
Okay. Correct, Natalie, agree?
Sorry?
You agree?
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay. Her name is Martha, isn't she?
Sorry?
Okay, let's do it like that. Her name is Martha, isn't she?
Isn't it?
Isn't she? Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You think like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll show you. Okay. The third one, we see.
How long have you been having driving lessons?
Isn't it?
Yeah, with the second one, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Third one.
Third.
How long have you been having driving lessons?
Okay.
I would say taking driving lessons.
No, having is okay. Why having is possible? You think?
Because
Huh?
you don't obtain this thing. It's not like I have a dog, but it's a process.
Okay, yeah. So, yes, it's written in some rules that don't have a continuous form, but in fact have a continuous form. And when you are not talking about your possessions, for example, you can't say I'm having a dog. Yeah, I have a dog. Or better in British English to say I have got a dog, so they use present perfect in this case, about possessions, I mean. But when you talk about the things like that, having driving license is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
She has long.
I think that the word order, adjective order is not right.
Okay, how would you change it?
I would say she has beautiful long dark hair.
Okay, so opinion first.
Yeah.
Okay, and then long dark.
Maybe dark long.
I would say dark long.
Long
No?
dark?
Long dark, yeah.
Long dark. Okay.
Yeah, okay, what about the next?
Oh, the accident. Oh, wait,
We
wait,
don't see.
What you going to say?
the
I am moving.
sentence.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Happened because the driver
had drunk.
had drunk. Yeah.
Why don't you like have been drinking?
Had been drinking.
Because there should be like the time.
It means that he was driving the car and by that moment he was drinking in the car.
No, if you see past perfect continuous has been drinking, so it means that it happened before and after.
Yes, then he had accident
Yeah.
before.
So it's okay?
Yeah. I mean, this.
Okay. Natalie, your final word, is it okay?
Let it be.
Let it be. Okay.
Let it be, yeah. Let it be okay. It's okay.